Once upon a time, a little man that lived in a little valley wanted to build a house. So he made a little kiln out of rocks and clay to make some bricks. Each day he would make a few bricks and lay them on a wall. Things were going well. His neighbor came along and watched him for a while. Then his neighbor asked, "Could you make more bricks if you didn't have to build your house too?" The man said, "Of course. I could make a lot more bricks if I didn't have to work on the house." So they made a deal. The man got up every day and made a lot of bricks. The neighbor got a friend and took the bricks the man made and started making 3 houses. Things were going well. One day, a corporation came along. It said, "Come to work for me and help me make tons of bricks. I will pay you plenty enough to buy the bricks and have your houses built real nice." Well, this sounded pretty good, so along they went. Things were going well. Another day, a conservative politician came along and said to the man and all of his neighbors, "Hey, give me some of each of your house bricks, and I will pile them in the middle of the valley. We can take them and build a great government house, brick roads, brick bridges, and a whole bunch of stuff for everybody. I will just take a few out of the pile to build my own tiny house." That sounded good, so they said, "Okay." Things were going well. Some short time later, the corporation went to the conservative politician and said, "If you give me a bunch of that pile, I'll build a big house for you with a red roof." Sounded good, so he said, "Sure." Things were going well. After a while, the corporation thought, "If I want to build myself a huge house with a golden roof, I have to reduce what I pay all the workers and charge more for the bricks." So it did just that. Things were not going well. The people in the valley couldn't buy enough bricks to build their houses. Those who were old or injured couldn't buy any bricks at all. They went and lived in the forest with all the animals and became invisible. Well, the people in the valley didn't like this, so they got rid of the conservative politician and elected a liberal politician. She said she would make the corporation raise the pay and have a pie party every month. Things were going back to going well. The corporation didn't like this, so it built a big house for the liberal politician with a blue roof. The liberal politician liked this, so she let everything go back to the way it was and had another pie party. Things were not going well. Then along came an old gray-haired guy. He said, "This is crap. Let's change a lot of things and make things go very well again." The people liked that, so some of them followed him down to the big government house. The old guy pounded on the door, and he and a bunch of the people shouted, "We want to change things." The liberal politician said, "Wow, what a great idea." Then she quietly double-locked the door and went back to eating pies with her friend the corporation. The gray-haired man, finding he couldn't get in, wandered off crying, "This is crap." While all of this was going on, the corporation quietly snuck out of its private back door to the government house. It quickly moved its brick plant to the village on the other side of the mountain, where the folks would work for peanuts instead of bricks. This left the man and all of his neighbors in the little valley with no jobs. They couldn't buy bricks to finish their houses. Things were not going well. Soon, it was time to pick someone to sit in the big government house and collect bricks. The only 2 people they could find to pick from were the used car salesman and the Liberal politician who had let them down once already, but said she would do it right this time and bring back the pie parties. Of course, she said this from her huge house with the blue roof, which now had a new pool and a yellow brick driveway. The little man went home and started building a little stone and clay kiln. He stopped working and looked up to the sky and shouted, "This is crap!"